All right, what's up? Greetings and all that. Mayat and Hotel. So, look at this. Pretty, ain't it? It's a black crystal. It looks like your eyes. Look. It's really pretty, ain't it? It looks just like your eyes. When I look at this, I think about your eyes. For real. Real talk. So, the light, the energy source of all of the universal system of illumination, which is the source that we all come from. The same lights that you see flying around in here that instructed me. They say, "Hey, I need you to do a job for me." So I got a lot of competition out there. They not in competition. They just wanted to become enemies of God, which by their actions demonstrate them being Satanists, devil worshippers. All these children disappearing all around the damn planet, and then you see them tracking me all day like, "We want your organs. We want your gifts. We want to suck everything out of you that we can." No different than that damn slavery of 500 years of them doing the same shit. People like me, and then even over in Europe, all through history, you've seen it. So these are the same people, the stalkers and everything. So all you guys, you're paying attention now, which is good because I can see it in your face. I can tell from the interactions that I'm having with everybody that you all know, it ain't you, it's them. But we all scared because we don't want it to happen to us. Well, we know it's happening to you. And you know it's happening to me because of me putting myself on the line for the best interest of all of these small children disappearing. So they spent a lot of money globally and universally, okay, to make sure that all the shit you see happening and occurring all over the planet, destroying everybody's equipment. Soon as you try to do something to make a pathway for everybody on the earth to be able to receive the abundance that the universe has to offer us all. No, they're going to try to jump right in there and say, "No, see, because all this stuff should be just ours. And you all need to remain where you are." Okay, now not everybody is on that path, but it's enough people on that path to make everyone's circumstance on this earth be what they are. Now, when you get systems of infiltration in your house, cameras watching you all the downtown, cell phones watching you all the downtown, computer, cable boxes, everything you can imagine in everyone's houses. And not just my house, everyone's houses. But what happens is when you get profiled because you got something that can sell, then they got all these rich people who buying pictures of you on the web, the dark web. They call it the dark web, but ain't nothing dark about it. With all the illumination from all the lights, acts, and cameras that goes on with all that, ain't nothing dark about it. What it is sinister, satanic web. So the association with darkness and blackness, they want to make evil, but it's your actions that make you be evil, not no shades of color. It's your behavior that can make you be evil, not no shades of color. So when I move around the city, like I tell you, 95% of the people is good people. I see feds everywhere. Y'all be rude to them too because I'm not gonna come to you and say, "Yeah, man, you're doing a good job." So you see me, I'll flip you off and all kind of shit. That's because my intuition is letting me know who you are. So don't take it personal. I know exactly what my heart make me feel and what I see. So I've been quiet for a long time. I want to do anything, not because they done shut me up or silenced me or got me scared of them. You know what it is that they make money off of me. Okay, and I don't get a dime. It's they sabotage everything for me. Web pages. That's why I told you all the time ago. My web page will be coming soon. And y'all saying like, "What's going on?" It's been 3 months. It's been 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. I've been trying to put up a complete web page, and they just stop it. So you see it. I warned you all. I said, "See, this is this snow that's going to bury up all these cities, and then the fires are going to come later and burn up all the buildings." Because the universe told me to tell you that, to give everybody an incentive to really start paying more attention to what is going on around it. Well, a lot of people are paying attention, and they looking at me like they are aware that, you know what, you said that was going to happen. But see, this is what happened. All you people up there in Buffalo, New York, the only thing you could think about was, damn, with all the snow he wants, are the fires going to start? You didn't think a goddamn thing about Jesus. Only thing you kept thinking about was my prophecy and my warning to you that when you see the snow show up, the fire is going to come with it. See? That's what I was sent here to do, to show you the other side of the coin. Contrary to what we have in our face already, that's done made some of these people be privileged enough to just run their ass around here unchecked, unbalanced, doing whatever they want. See, to get this. Y'all see that? Do whatever the hell they want to get this. Okay? So, I got this book. Okay? And I'm reading in the book of John. Okay? And I'm reading, okay, this is chapter 13 in the book of John. Listen to this. All right? This real talk. Just feel this, okay? I know that everything is kind of dark in here. It's because of the camera. I buy so many different cameras to try to get some quality demonstrations of what's going on with me, to have the right proper light ratio and everything, but it never happens. They always getting inside of these devices and tampering with them, okay? Now, just feel this, okay? As a matter of fact, this is chapter 44 right here of chapter 12, verse 44, all right? It said, Jesus cried and said, he that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. So when I tell you guys that Amen Ra and all of the universal principles of, we're going to calibrate this planet, put me in this body form and sent me here to the earth. And then you got all these people riding around here stalking and everything that decides, well, we're going to crucify you again. See, last time it was black people that happened. Those Romans again murdered the guy that you guys called Jesus Christ. His real name was Haru, and they did not murder him on no damn cross. They murdered a lot of people on the cross, including white people and black people, okay? Horrible, horrific death because of them being the sinister people who wants to have sacrifices all the goddamn time. Remember the ram in the bush? Abraham was instructed by God to kill, by their God. My God ain't never told me to kill a damn thing. But in that book, they tell you about them making animal sacrifices. So today, that's illegal. You can't do that today. But in this Bible, okay, I can go into that chapter and find and show you how it was a well-accepted understanding of something that was good and allowed back in the day. So if you would sacrifice an animal, and the confession that I was going to kill my son, even though I didn't want to, God told me to kill my own damn son. So if you kill your own son, you won't mind killing someone else's son. See? If God tell you to kill your own son, and you be willing to kill your own son for God, that means if God tell you to kill other small children that ain't related to you, you do it. So there's 800,000 children disappearing every year on this planet. You see? So he was going to kill his own son. But then there was a ram in the bush, so he didn't kill his son. He killed the ram. Either way, you're murdering and taking away from the living to give it to your God. Their God, according to them, is Jesus Christ. Which means that at the end of the day, you have to accept the fact that Abraham was killing his son because Jesus told him to do it. Because they make it perfectly clear that that's who their God is. What Jesus Christ is for them. So you can ask them, well, when you was going to kill Abraham, when you was going to kill your son, who was your God that told you to do that? And if they have some other God other than Jesus, then you got to scratch your head and say, but wait a minute. This is weird because you all got us all worshiping Jesus because that's who you gave to us. And you told us about your greatness with all these temples and everything you got all around the planet, which the temple that you see over there in Israel, if you go around that whole building, next time you guys go visit there, look for traces of black people. You know what's in Egypt, you know what's in Asia, you know what's in America. So when you go there to the land of the Canaanites, okay, who they want to tell you has never had anything to do with that land, you need to look at that structure that they say you can't find Mount Moriah structure anywhere. They tell you that it got damaged, but it was so weak. They tell you it got destroyed, but all the other structures of us black people are still here on the planet. But their structure that demonstrates that God gave that building feet to them, you can't find it. So you ask them, why isn't this building right here the building that you all claim that you built? And let's go inside and take a look. Everyone globally, let's go inside of this building and take a look at what's inside of it and try to figure out who really built this building. That's something we all should have the right to do. Behind this, having nothing to hide. Okay. Behind this book, having nothing to hide. Okay. Because I'm still waiting. Okay. If I tell you out of my understanding of who I am, that I'm going to do something, you better believe I'm doing my best to try to do it. So, because I have nothing to lie about. So I'm still waiting. You ain't got to worry for this right here to be exposed as a book of plagiarizations and all the inconsistencies with it. So here we go. I want to read this to you, okay? All right. It says, this is chapter 12 in the book of John. And if you look real good, you can see that it's probably written. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the letters are red. See right here? This is what I'm getting ready to read right here. And the letters are red, okay? Because Jesus wrote it. And if you go into those temple walls in Egypt, you'll see that the letters are red because Asara wrote them. So that's another plagiarization right here in the Bible, okay? So now listen. It says, Jesus cried and said, the real way it should go is that Haru, Asara's son, this guy, that's got the wings of the falcon, because that demonstrates him being like the sun, remains in the sky all day. You know how the falcon can ride on the wind? They just spread their wings and they can stay up there for hours. They can see 7 miles. They go in the sky 7 miles and they can see a rat and go get it 7 miles away. Ain't that incredible? That's why the Egyptians used this bird as a source of straight enlightenment, the ability for the universe to produce greatness. Okay? In nature. Okay, you won't have no history of us running around stalking people and all that shit, because we vibrate on sunlight energy, which means that we are divine people. We are the people that get victimized by the devil, enslaved, and every nasty ass thing that you all know. I survived. So you can scratch your head and say, yeah, he's working with some real power. They're so dark by their behavior. And when I mean that, is because I'm in sync with what they try to demonstrate to us as being something other than being of the light. So when the light is removed, there is darkness. But even in the darkness, you can be sin free. So it's not the darkness that's the evil realm. It's the behavior that goes on in the light or in the darkness that is the evil realm always. Or the evil encounters or the evil demonstrations by evil people. Not just the atmospheric condition of lighting. Of lighting is what I meant to say, okay? So now watch this. It says, Jesus cried and said, he that believeth on... Wait a minute, is that right? Is that where I'm supposed to be? Yeah, here we go right here. Okay, this is chapter 35 of chapter 12, verse 35, okay? Now listen what it says. It says, then Jesus said unto them, yet a little while is the light. It's right here, and you could go read it for yourself. Okay? Chapter 12, verse 35. Go read it for yourself. It says, then Jesus said unto them, yet a little while is the light with you. Talking about himself. Talking about himself. So imagine me with these lights flying all around in my room and everything, and I'm sitting here trying to tell you guys that, you know what, we got to straighten our ass up, or this snow going to roll in and bury these cities and burn them up. It done occurred over and over and over and over and over and over again. This is not the first rodeo I've been to. Okay? So watch this. Then Jesus said unto them, yet a little while is the light with you. Walk while you have the light, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. Meaning they don't know where they're going. See, you could roll up on them and tell them, you know, all this shit that you guys doing is, you're going to go to hell. And since they don't understand what that really means, they don't care. They still run their ass up in here putting blood in everything that they should do. And then y'all sitting around and saying, well, why don't you move? Well, because I got a job to do here. Before I roll up out of here, everything that's nasty and destroyed, that's making all these children disappear and all the nasty shit that's going on, it has to be destroyed. See? It just has to be done. And it will be done. Because it's happening right now, and they know that. So what they're doing is just trying to intimidate me to be submissive. Let us control you. Everybody else is doing it. Why do you have to be such a hard person? You know, and it's like, I'm not going to let you control me because I'm here to demonstrate to the world what you all are doing. And your control of me will make me get on something else as to where I never get around to doing it. See, if I'm all hooshy scoochy and with every woman that come around and drinking Cristal all day and riding around the Rolls Royces and shit and all that old mansion living and everything like all those other people are doing, you won't hear me having a reason. I'll be too complacent with that lifestyle. Trying to avoid all of the insults and the bad recommendations that's coming from people right now about you moving to your purpose and this and that. And it's like, have you saw how these motherfuckers have been attacking me? Don't that indicate to you that I'm already in my purpose? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why do you think what I'm doing right now is not being a part of my purpose? What make you think my elevation into riches is something that could really happen when you don't pay attention to the fact that I am already universally wealthy? And I'm at war with the devil right here, right now, which means that I'm on the battlefield, which means that by the time I move into my luxury atmosphere that I'm already in. You all just don't know that. Anytime somebody's going to shoot all that poison into you, plus poison, everywhere you go, they follow me around, poison, can't drink nothing from nobody. I learned the hard way that can't trust nobody. Okay? No one. Friend, family, no, don't trust them. Your body will be destroyed. So, I'm already in my purpose. It's just that a lot of you guys don't know that. You don't see the sacrifice, the sacrificial demonstrations of effort that's coming from the Lamb. Everything I've been through proves to you that, yeah, he's like a lamb among wolves, but I'm killing all the wolves. See, they all dropping like flies, just like I told them would be happening. All these stalkers that's stalking me around, they don't understand that the universe is looking at them as all being Satanists, because that's who they're working for. Attacking God's son. I told you all about that. I let you all know perfectly well who I am, because here goes the proof right here. We'll get around to that. Jesus cried and said, he that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. And he that sent me, and he that seeth me, seeth him that sent me. I told you that. Me and my Father are one. I told you that. I've already told you all that. But you have a problem on this earth with this skin color, and they done convinced you all with that book about some man named Jesus Christ that's white, being the Son of God. But their behavior that belonged to that whole religion, when you see every damn thing I done went through since I've been here, that religion hasn't come to my rescue at all, which means that that religion is who's persecuting me. It's real easy for me to figure that out. Okay, without a doubt, it's easy for me to figure out with all these damn churches everywhere and them talking that brotherly love stuff and with all the evil stuff that has gone on this planet, and you have never seen any of those preachers address this nasty deprivation system on this earth that is based off of division and deprivation and all of the stuff that we all know. And this ain't resentment. This is the continuance of what I was put here to do. I'm not going to come out here and be jumping around with no mic and all that old bullshit to get money that everybody want to see me doing without doing this first. This comes first, and it must be done properly in accordance to what the universe tells me to do. Okay, there's a lot of people out there I know is waiting for things to come into fruition about this other part with these gifts and everything I have. But this that I'm doing right now is a part of the gifts that I have to offer to the world as well. So when this is done, which should be real soon, because I'm not going to be preaching and all that forever, because I'm not going to be able to, because the weather is here to prove that everything that I've been telling you all was sent by the universe to tell you, and you're going to see it all. And you've been seeing it all be revealed. But you still got these idiots out here, a small percentage of people who don't want to do nothing all day but wait around. Can you imagine how much money that takes for them to do that? Well, they got plenty of money from drug sales and pimping to human trafficking, organ sales. Every damn thing that they do to keep this world destroyed the way it is. Done stole all my artwork and sold it without giving me a damn. And then had the nerves to be encouraging me, make some more art and all that stuff, all day long in my face trying to get me to do something so they can, even this video right here, they're going to make money off of it as they try to deny me to have the right to live. And that's the reason why you see what happened down there in Florida. Now, when Florida got destroyed by the hurricane, and I've been warning everybody that, the universe is serious about taking this planet from the devil. And if you all don't get involved in hell, we all getting wiped out because they use those nuclear missiles as the reptiles that's in the earth told them to do. They need to have the earth radiated. They need the earth to be non-supportive of the people on the earth so we can all have to fuss and fight over each other over the crumbs, as all these buildings are here, crumbling and falling where there should have been trees, dropping fruit for us to eat. Okay? They're the system of dilapidation that they don't even care anything about keeping the renovation process up because they want everyone to suffer. That's how their hearts are. Okay, so here we go. It says, I'm going to go to chapter 35, verse 35 of chapter 12. Then Jesus said unto them, yet a little while is the light with you. Okay? Walk while you have the light, lest darkness come upon you. In other words, walk while the sun is up so you can see all around you. Walk while things are in prestige circumstances for you to not stumble and fall or get accosted because you don't have a clear understanding of what's around you. Okay, now watch. The negative accosting is only because of you not being aware of your circumstance and your surrounding. Okay, for he that walketh in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. Okay, understand that. Okay, so while ye have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. I tried to warn you all about that. You all want to be the children of Jesus Christ, who has never said a damn thing to you about the light other than it being behind his head and them not fronting the disc. And the reason why I'm pointing this out to you all is because all that money that keep running to Jesus Christ is the money that they're using right now to stalk me all damn day. The money that you all openly run into those churches and give to them is the money that they utilize to victimize everyone on the planet. Okay? So here we go. It says, while ye have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. These things spake Jesus. These things spake Haru, Asar's son, in those temples in the land of Canaan that they now call Israel. Isis, Ra, Elohim. Y'all want me to show you who Isis is? Right here. Her real name is Aset. If you want to go figure it out for yourself, go find out what is Isis a derivative of, and they'll tell you the Egyptian goddess Aset, right here, with the sun disk on her head and those horns. And why is those horns on her head? Because the horns and the sun disk in her breast represent just like the cow has horns. And she is a representation of the woman who has the same lactating ability to supply her children with sustainment, and all of it coming from the sunlight that you see on her head. So nobody could run around here now talking about all this is evil and taboo when it has a scientific principle with it. And you can see she has those locks in her hair and they are black. My colors I was telling you about. Black, red, green, and white. See? So black is for the soil of the earth in the atmosphere, understanding that we all been encapsulated in black. This has been a black universe. The green is for the earth, and the red is for the red blood that's in every being on this planet. Everything on this planet has red blood. Everything that has a life, okay? All right, so here we go. So while you have light, this the sun on her head, okay? Like I told you all, the sun is the true enlightenment principle of this earth. Okay, now here we go. Because just like the sun here on this earth has light, the sun's all through the universe. When you look in the sky and see stars at night, that's what you're looking at. Okay. So while you have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. These things spake Jesus. These things spake Heru, and departed and did hide himself from them. That's what I do. See, you have to, because they want to hunt you all down all day. Just like if you, all the tarot card readers will tell you the same thing. They will all tell you the same thing. All this horn blowing and knocking on doors and all this stuff that you all know is going on. I'm not the only person in this neighborhood they harass. There's tons of people in this neighborhood who will come out here and tell you, yeah, they stalking me too. Okay? That's evil. Real evil. Okay? These things spake Jesus and departed, and he did hide himself from them. But though he had done so many miracles before them, see, here I am, could heal people and every damn thing. You know I could heal people because I heal myself. You all know they came in here with that syringe and shot all that poison up in me and then sat around here every damn day, sarcastic and everything, trying to indicate to me like, see you later. And that shit got transmuted and returned to sender. And they're the ones who died. That horrible death that they had planned for me got returned right back to them. And they're the ones dead now. Okay? But though he had done so many miracles before them, yet they believed not on him. Because his skin was black. And that's why he had to come here. Because the persecution of black people, so their white asses can set this evil ass world up that they set up. And it's over with. You can see right now that their demise system that you see occurring right now is only going to increase. It is not going to dissipate at all. It's going to increase, okay? And so they can keep thinking I'm evil if they want to, but what they need to deal with is that sunlight who sent me here as a courtesy to let them all know, okay, straighten your ass up. And when they profile me, they put their head right on that chopping block. So a lot of them right now know what they have done, but they so deep into it, they can't get out. It's so many of them look at me like, can you help me? And I just look at them like, no, there's nothing I can do. Your karma is with God. Okay? But though he had done so many miracles before them, yet they believed not on him. That he saying to Isaiah, the prophet, might be fulfilled, which he spake, Lord, who hath believed our report. Okay, it said that he saying to Isaiah, the prophet, might be fulfilled. No, it said that the saying of Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled, which he spake, Lord, who hath believed our report, and to whom hath the arm of the Lord been revealed. Okay, who hath believed our report, that the saying of Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled. In other words, his warning had came fulfilled, which he spake, Lord, who hath believed our report, and to whom hath the arm of the Lord been revealed. So the wrath is what they mean, that we can all see occurring right now with everything that's going on. Okay, so you know this is where we at with all of that. All right, so it is what it is. Now look, it says, therefore they could not believe, because that Isaiah said again, he hath blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and be converted, and I should heal them. See that? All of this healing and stuff that could go on the place, on the earth, they want to shut every avenue for you guys to give support to that. They came to support you down. And they think they're going to keep me broke. And it's backfiring on them. Every penny, every dime, all the time they wasted in stalking me and trying to destroy me and make me end up dead, they destroyed their whole livelihood. And now the banks is foreclosing on their houses and every damn thing. All that money they thought they was going to steal from me, the bank is saying, no. We put a freeze on your account until we get to the bottom of all this shit. Okay? So now I don't have the money and they don't have the money. And all of the foolish ass people in my family who helped them looking dumb as hell now. And everyone on the earth who has sought to make these attacks looking dumb as hell. Just stupid. These things said Isaiah when he saw his glory and spake of him. Okay. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him, meaning that people in high places understand who I am. But they so surrounded by the alligators and piranhas as the worst shit. I ain't putting myself on the line because I don't want to lose my riches. I don't want people to attack me like I see him being attacked. You know, not understanding that I can't just up and leave right now because I have orders to follow. When all this stuff get cleared up, when the police get involved with all these people, like that property manager here, that did so much nasty ass shit and nothing has happened to him yet. Okay, imagine that, coming in people's house, just doing whatever the hell they want. I made this the other day, and I went to the store. When I came back, look. You see it? They put blood in it. Look. See? By the time I came back from the store, they had came in there and put blood in this shit. All right? Satanism. Demons, the people who make sacrifices of animals to their God. It's the ones who involved with all this blood ritual shit. Okay? I left for about 45 minutes. By the time I came back, look what they had did. Okay? Okay? That's where we at. And that's why this God is right here. You see the Ankh right there? The key I've been telling you all about? See it right here? That's why they're whooping their ass with the weather all over this planet. Getting them out of here. And as they getting their ass fucked up for being these nasty ass people that they are, they can't stop. Because what did it say? He has blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart. See, the heart being heavier than feather, because of them wanting to be the nasty, maggot, deceitful ass people that they are. Okay? Understand with their heart and be converted, and I should heal them. No, they don't want to be healed. Okay? And don't want no one else to be healed. Because you vibrating on what I came to give you means that you live to get 333. Because you move all these people that's poisoning all the food and every damn thing out of your way. Putting blood in here. Just came to my house and just violated my shit. And put that blood in there. See? Want me to move so they could bring somebody else in this apartment and keep doing the shit that they've all been doing to people. Okay? Nasty ass people do some shit like that. That means to me that you can't eat nothing in here. When I leave here, I have to put whatever food I have left in that refrigerator in my backpack, whatever water I have, and take it with me. All of this destruction they've done in my body and all the nasty ass shit that they've done all around me, they got these nasty ass people that has only one thing in their mind, and that is to kill God's son. So that's the reason I tell y'all, you know what? I don't have no use for these churches that's talking all that brotherly love shit, and then you didn't see not one of them do anything to support me. Okay? All right, so these things said Isaiah when he saw his glory and spake of him. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers, meaning the presidents and people like that of high places, also many believed on him, meaning that there's a lot of wealthy politicians and doctors and everything like that who knows what the hell I'm talking about is real. Okay? But because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him. But because of the systems of all them privileged, nasty ass people that forever get away with their crimes and nothing ever happened to them. Even tell you flat out, we'll kill an animal and sacrifice it to our God. And a child. Confessed it. That was 3,000-4,000 years ago they was doing that. And now you got 800,000 children disappearing every damn year. All over the country, all over the globe. And then they confessed in that Bible that they were going to kill their own son. But God gave them ultimatum. Hey, well, here, take this animal and kill it. But if you went to the police station and told them that you sacrificed the animal to God, or you can't sacrifice animal to the son because the son gave you living animals. So why would the son need you to give a dead animal back to it when they gave you a living animal? Okay, tell me that. Okay. It says, nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. So we all know these churches that we have all over everywhere, we don't call them synagogues. We call them churches. But we know that synagogues is the church of you know who. Okay? So the Bible tells you right now, nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees, and if they tell you the Pharisees, they did not confess him. So because of the Pharisees, they did not support me. Because of the rulership of the evil that's on the planet, everyone wanted to make me be the bad person and attack me. Tore my buzz coming in here, poisoning every damn thing. Okay? The Pharisees. Okay? Lest they should be put out of the synagogue, for they loved the praise of men more than the praise of God. So we got all these guys that wanted to make a demigod out of it. We all know what went on. We all know what went on. I'm sorry about the hum in the back. Nothing I can do about that. Please just deal with it. Okay? Now watch. Heru cried and said, they say Jesus in here. But I know for a fact, this stuff that they got in this Bible, they took off those temple walls. See, if you can see, I'm still at it. Okay. All of this stuff has significance to it that I put on that wall. All of it does. You can't read it, but I can. Okay, that's what I want you all to know. Jesus cried and said, he that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. I told you all, Amon-Ra sent me here with all of the greatness of the universe to give you all a chance at your salvation. Because that's where we at. And he that seeth me, seeth him that sent me. Me and my Father are one. I showed you the X coming in the window. And there's so many people that's vibing with me, so don't think that I'm resentful or anything. I just know that I'm going to do this recap about this stuff, and then I'm moving on. Because I'm not going to be out here forever with this. I just can't. Okay, I have too much other stuff that I should be doing. There's people out there right now that understand that I have a purpose here because I don't already speak that, and we all understand where we at with that, so we just need to be patient because I'm gathering materials right now to build something when we do come together. Okay, I'm going to build something with all of this shit that's been going on. Just wait, write it out. All the concern and everything that's going on. I've been at this battle a long time. I told you guys, I am old and ancient more than you ever would imagine because I'm those lights. I am not this flesh. So they want to kill the flesh, not understanding that that's not how you destroy me. But in that low vibratory rate, you can't teach them a damn thing. All you can do is make the proper arrangement for them to go where they're going to go behind being so damn ignorant when what was obvious was right in their face and they chose not, just like this Bible said, to listen to God because they want to serve man. Did it just say that? It says, confess him that they should be put out of the synagogues, for meaning out of the Jewish churches. That's what a synagogue is if you want to know. Look it up if you think I'm lying. And then it says, for they love the praise of men more than the praise of God. Meaning that they wanted to be recognized by men, like money, here, more than to be recognized by God, who gave us the trees and the apples and everything that they all cut up and destroyed. Okay? So now here we go. So Jesus Christ and said, he that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. See, did y'all hear that noise right there? They got all kind of microphones and shit in my house as to where they can listen in as well as send sound in. Okay? That's where we at. And he that seeth me, seeth him that sent me. Okay? And it also said, and I am come a light. See? That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. It's right in this Bible that explains all this stuff. It says, and he that seeth me, seeth him that sent me. I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. And if any man hear my words and believe not, I judge him not. For I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. See? And that's the reason why I came here and warned you all. I say, listen, if you don't get this shit, the universe is going to drop all this snow on all these cities and then set all the buildings on fire where you all can't run and escape. See? Do you know how much dedication of love that has to be to come out here and tell all you crazy ass people that has no reason to hate me but already do because you've been programmed to hate intelligence? Remember I told you when I was a kid, the teacher brought me up to the blackboard to do the math problem, and I did the math problem, and when I went outside at lunchtime, everybody on the playground jumped on me and beat the shit out of me? Remember I told you about it? Still going through it right now to this day. Want to keep the world ignorant. Want to keep the world ignorant. Okay. I am coming light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. And if any man hear my words and believe not, I judge him not. For I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. And he that rejected me and receiveth not my words hath one that judgeth him. The word that I have spoken, see what it say, he that rejected me and receiveth not my words hath one that judgeth him. They're dying like flies. You all know that. Going to prison and everything. Sitting around here can't sleep. Having problems sleeping. The damn nightmares getting their ass. And they still evil because the devil keep recruiting new people. And he ain't going to tell them, well, the last people I sent to fuck with this guy, they all died. He ain't going to tell them that. He's just going to get up broke ass, some little ass money so they could go get their dope. Because most of them that's stalking me is drug addicts and alcoholics and homeless. You know. Stupid. So judgeth him, and the word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me. He gave me a commandment, what I should say and what I should speak. Remember I told y'all, something took over my mind one day and just made me do some crazy ass shit. And then I'm walking around depressed forever, not knowing what the hell made me do that. And then when they told me it was us that made you do that, I'm like, what? But you know what? Here's the most beautiful thing about all that. Surviving all of the torment that I went through and all of the heartache and all that stuff I had, it done made me so confident, and it done made me so I don't give a fuck as to where I'm suited to do this job. Now, okay, all the fear that was all inside of me of every persecution from everyone and all that shit is gone. I don't even care no more. You want to get in the dirt, whatever you want to do, I don't care. I done told you all. Just bring it. I don't give a fuck. And that's how I mean. I mean that from my heart. Everywhere I've worked, everything I've done, that's all they constantly do is this. Everywhere I fucking go. In this world full of Christians. And the people that's doing this are Christians. You all need to know that. Okay? This is some evil, nasty ass shit. Okay? That they're doing to me, who is Amun-Ra's son. And he done already made it perfectly clear. I will burn this damn city up after I fill it up with snow. And these damn Satanists is still up to their shit. They don't care if you all burn up. They do not care because they're in it to win it. They have come here and enslaved all these people on this planet, and they plan on keeping things the way they are. But we got a whole nother plan for them. And all of the people on this earth, you're getting your opportunity to understand this stuff and get your stuff together. That's just all to it. Those keys that I have could have been already done if it wasn't for the fact that God is saying to me, no, don't worry about that, Larry. Don't worry about that. Because I'll be too busy out there trying to get money while they're stalking and everything, and now to give them the perfect arena to set up something to make things not go well for me. And I'm going to make it regardless. So I don't need no really big satchel of money. What I need to do is what I'm told to do. So the day will come, because I already told a lot of people what Mama said, so don't worry. When I say Mama, God got a female counterpart. See? I got a mother, spiritual mother. Here she goes. Her name is Setman. Do you see that serpent on her head with that sun disc? You see she's a lioness? The fiery, spitting, serpent, lioness, goddess is who she is. You see her breast exposed? See? Do y'all see? So this was science we was talking about. We was talking about the sun having the ability with the female gender to protect her children, people on this earth thinking that we're going to do whatever the hell we want to all the black people on earth and this and that. And this sun is saying, no, see, I put those black people on that earth. And you think you're going to keep persecuting them, and you are not, because I will burn your ass the fuck up. And here it goes right here. with that serpent on her head. You know, they spit that acid, that venom, into the eyes of the people that try to mess with them, the cobra snakes. They stand up and they spit poison. That's what this is, the sun spitting fire on the earth. And that female demonstration of protecting her offspring. Okay? That's where we at. We had a whole demonstration of this stuff in all of these temples that they destroyed. Asia, Africa, as well as the Americas. Go check about Quetzalcoatl if you want to know my name on the Spanish understanding or the American understanding of things. Okay? All right, that's where I'm at. All right. So it says, for they love the praise of man more than the praise of God. And Jesus Christ said, he that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. And he that seeth me, seeth him that sent me. I am come a light and unto the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. And if any man hear my words and believe not, I judge him not. For I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. So when all those people just died in New York because all of the snow causes circumstances for them to meet their demise, do you guys know that there's a whole bunch of people now that want to look at me as if I'm the one responsible for that? It's not your evil that made that happen. It's not everything that is going on this earth with World War I, World War II, World War III, and you're just totally ignoring your own demonstrations of correct behavior and self-mastery that's in this Bible, because you all want to perpetuate all this crazy stuff that I've been here telling you. This is going to make God fuck you up. And so now that you all want to see God as being something other than me, you know, just like what they said, confess him lest they should be put out of the synagogue, for they love the praise of men more than the praise of God. So you don't want to have nothing to do with this sunlight, being that truly gives life to this earth, because you want to praise the demonstration that man has given you, which is an image of themselves. So you overlook nature and all her capabilities of swallowing you up, making the buildings collapse, putting all the water on your ass that I've been demonstrating over and over and over, that when the Spirit gives me something to say to you, I say it to you and it comes true, just like what they're saying right here. But you all don't want to see that because you want to be stuck in that money gathering bullshit that these Pharisees have given you. Okay? That's why the church has totally rejected me, because I'm not going to come out here praising man. That's why I got so attacked, because I told you all what they were up to. So that long ass money they got as politicians and Satanists and everything else, from the drug sales and all the pussy sales and all the whorehouses and every damn thing that keep them rich enough to have money to just pay people to stalk me all damn day. Okay? That's what it's all about. Them wanting to remain rich. All right? And if any man hear my words and believe not, I judge him not. For I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. See, came here to warn you. If you don't get your shit together, God is going to burn you up. Trying to save you. It's what I've been trying to do. He that rejected me and receiveth not my words hath one that judges him. The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day. Okay. He that receiveth me and receiveth not my words has one that judges him. The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last days. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me. He gave me a commandment, what I should say and what I should speak. And I know that his commandment is life everlasting whatsoever. And I speak therefore, even as the Father said unto me, so I speak. So in light of everything that has happened already, and in light of everything that they have proposed to happen to me anyway, whether I talk or not, because you know for a fact that you ain't got to be out here talking this stuff. All you got to do is be black and they want to kill you. Okay? Because they don't want you to genetically annihilate them or wake the whole world up about the fact that, wait a minute, now we need to start paying more attention to all this stuff. See? All these different bucks that's going on. Look at this. Glorious light meditation. See? All these books around are still demonstrating the light. Look at the sun that's behind them. Look what's on the back. See, a whole history of this stuff right in your face on this earth right now. But nobody wants it. They tell you that's evil because everybody is in this. And this is a plagiarization of all of this stuff that's everywhere still on the planet. Want me to read something here? Okay, I just opened it up. I'm going to just read whatever come out. It says, people in a distracted state are considered as normal by mainstream society. People in this state will often act out of selfishness and will not consider the consequences of their actions. They experience a thermometer existence. This means that they experience mood swings and a constant flow of emotions and desires. So, when you seen everything that I went through and you saw how I remained relaxed and peaceful and calm and all that shit, because I've been reading these books. And they show me how you truly want to be spiritual. That means that all of this shit on this earth should not sway you from wanting to remain peaceful. You're not supposed to get too excited about all these cars and all these gold watches and everything that all these fools can sold. They sold to the devil to have possession of. And when they die and go to hell, all that shit is still going to be right here waiting on the next sucker to come along and sell that soul to the devil. Okay? Let's go on. This means that they experience mood swings and a constant flow of emotions and desires. They may be reasonably honest under ordinary conditions, but when under the pressure of temptation, they may lie, cheat, or steal, murder, stalk, and deprive also. Okay? And plagiarize. Another characteristic of the distracted state is that people meet in conversations and talk about any and all objects without coherence or rationality, meaning how we have this stupid TikTok stuff going on where you see a couple going up the elevator, embracing one another, and then somebody coming down the other elevator or escalator, reach over and just rub on the other person. You see, let's destroy this sacred unity on the earth and make it where all the women end up growing old without a mate, and vice versa. You do have a mate and they go out and cheat. So you just end up staying in a toxic ass relationship because you don't want to be alone. All the distracted states of mind. Okay? Now watch this. Another characteristic of the distracted state is that people meet in conversations and talk about any and all subjects without coherence, meaning they don't stick to anything of a topic or understanding or rationality. For example, two people may meet at a lunchtime and discuss several subjects, from the taste of their sandwich to breakfast that they had that day, to a new movie plan, to weather forecast, to the latest intrigue of their favorite soap opera star, to the ugly tie of their boss, and then go back to their job. And the conversation flows from one subject to another without any rhyme or reason. It is all mindless and insane talk. And a thoughtful person would not engage in such a confused dialogue. See, you don't want that. So you end up finding yourself the person that people say, he think he's better than everyone. No, it's just that I am very selective about what I indulge with. Okay? That's what it means. What I give my energy to, I pay very close attention, okay, to what I do with my energy. I think it's really important that you do that. All right? All right? Now watch this. A thoughtful person would not engage in such confused dialogue. She or he will remain quiet and alone. So I'm not alone because I can't get a woman or find any friends. I am alone because I have became myself. Love is what allows me to know how important it is to be able to listen to myself. So if I find somebody in this midst of everything that's all destroyed and fucked up in this world, I know now that I better keep it to myself. Don't let nobody else know that I'm interested in getting out of my state of, well, you know what? Maybe this will probably, don't do that. Don't you dare. You must understand that what the mass consider to be good and normal is in reality abnormal. It is an aberration for the high reality wherein it is possible to experience inner fulfillment and peace. That's what I found. See, I don't want no damn aberrational, okay, or abnormal understanding about what it is that I'm getting down with. I don't want to be a part of the masses so much as to where I come distracted from what is real and non-abiding peace. Okay, or abiding peace is what I should have said. Okay, the distracted manner in which most people carry on is an expression of their feelings of emptiness, which must continually be filled with excitement and action. Drinking, boxing, football. You be left so damn void of any true substance inside of yourself. You have to look to their template to find something, to literally give you something to be. You can't ponder in your own head about things that the universe will give you that's really important, like meditation and all the places you could go in your own mind. Okay? A person who has experienced inner fulfillment does not require interaction with others for the sake of interaction and does not require action in order to feel as if something fulfilling is going on. I am alive, etc. Such a person who displays calmness, self-sufficiency, mental poise, equanimity, peacefulness, and who is not susceptible to stress under stressful conditions is seen as abnormal by a distracted personality. People who do not feel the need to seek excitement through parties, sports, entertainment, or various types of overindulgence in food, sex, or drink, etc., are seen as social bores by the masses, and yet this advanced state of being is the real evidence of psycho-spiritual advancement in life. So I've been trying to tell you all about this system of regeneration, transcendental reformation, and all this stuff that you all see occurring with me. I am 62. You see how young I look? It's because of me understanding the importance of live as stress-free as you possibly can. All that tampering with the mailbox, stopping me from getting my information to make them go to prison and to also get my inheritance, which I know I'm going to get anyway. I know I'm going to get it because it's been promised to me from my Father, who has never let me down at all. So all that running and everything they're doing and this nasty, stupid shit, burning all this gas, running all these cars up and down the street, and every damn thing they're doing, to me, they look like some goddamn circus clowns. Then I don't got to be the uppity person and the fucked up person for saying to them, you really need to check yourself. And all this foolishness that you all trying to demonstrate on me, because it's only going to come and destroy you. And that's just what's happening to them. Okay, so it says, watch this. There are many intellectuals in all fields, including spirituality, who engage in debates and intellectual discussions for the sake of argument. Logic is not studied for a higher purpose, but for the sake of logic itself. Under these conditions, the mind can construct any form of reasoning which will support its viewpoint. Meaning that you can come up with anything to say to make you feel like what you're saying has validity to it, but you know for a fact it does not. Okay? So the power of reasoning and speech is of a paramount importance because because what you understand is what determines your experiences in the outer world as well as the inner world. So your speech is an expression of your innermost beliefs and ideals. Your consciousness, therefore, you should not allow your intellectual capacity to become retarded, melancholic, gloomy, dejected, or spiritless. Intellectualism with no higher sublime purpose eventually leads to dullness. And the proof of this is the long history of intellectuals who have committed crimes and created the most anti-human forms of philosophy throughout the world. Two examples of this are the African slave trade and the racism of Nazi Germany, both of which were supported by many intellectuals of the time. Even today, there are those who create elaborate treatises which seek to prove the superiority of one group over another based on sex, economics, genetics, etc. And all of these criteria are relative and illusory. Therefore, anyone who engages in such intellectual activity is to be considered as being equally caught in the ignorance of egoism as a backward person who never went to school even for a day and who has not learned to interact with people of other groups. See? Me coming out here being everything that I am and trying to express that to the world, make these idiots out here want to come at me and think that they are going to condition my understanding of who I am, even if it means kill me, to make me conform to be a Christian. And that's what it's all about. They want all black people to be worshiping that white-ass image of Jesus Christ at all costs. Even if we have to murder your ass off this planet, Jesus Christ will reign supreme on this planet. Is where they at with that stupid-ass shit. That's really what's going on. But I have a bulletproof soul, so I really don't care about any of that stuff at all. And if they want war, guess what? Let's get it. That is not the way I feel. That is what I'm trying to say to them. Okay, that's what you want to do. Let's get it.